Right now at noon, 4 finalists for Madison Police Chief have been announced. We'll tell you about the candidates. Plus, daily deaths from COVID-19 are continuing to rise in the U.S. as we await a vaccine.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Josh Brighter working from home. Mark Kane has the day off. First at noon, more sunshine in store for us on this Friday. Meteorologist Chris Reese joins us with a first look at the forecast, and I'm hoping the sunshine's going to stick around into the weekend, Chris.
You know what, Josh? I believe it should do that just for you because you're hoping for it. Temperatures this afternoon, they are already a little bit warmer than where we saw them at the same time yesterday. Not by a ton, but still, most areas are about 5 to 8 degrees warmer than just 24 hours ago. A sky full of sun. Yesterday, we had a little bit of cloud cover earlier on that made us nervous, but today has been the true opposite. Blue skies all day long. Our temperature right now at 42. Already at 42. Winds out of the north and west at 8 miles per hour. 41 in Janesville right now. Boscobel coming in at 44. We're into the upper 30s as you work your way towards central Wisconsin. And again, that does come with clear skies. We're not even watching cloud cover starting to stream into the mix. Those temperatures will continue to warm up into the 40s as we go throughout the day. For your weekend, look for more 40s, or 30s rather, but still more sunshine. 38 on Saturday, 37 on Sunday. Sunday, we may see a few festive flurries into the afternoon. It's a small chance, but nonetheless, that chance is there, Josh.
All right, Chris, we'll see you with the full forecast here in just a few minutes. Thank you. It has been nearly 15 months since former Madison Police Chief Mike Koval announced his surprise retirement. And today, the Board of Police and Fire Commissioners has his replacement narrowed down to 4 different candidates. The PFC announced the finalists are Dr. Sean Barnes, Raymond Batista Jr., Christopher Davis, and Larry Scarrato. Dr. Barnes is currently the Director of Training and Professional Development for the Civilian Office of Police Accountability in Chicago. Batista began his career in 1986 with the Tucson Police Department in Arizona. In 2017, he was named the Police Chief in Mesa. Davis currently serves as the Deputy Chief for the Portland Police Bureau there, and Scarrato served with the Pittsburgh Bureau of Police for 23 years. The PFC will be holding a special meeting next Wednesday, December 9th at 5:30 to discuss the final candidates. New at noon, Madison police are investigating and searching for some more information after more than 30 vehicle windows were smashed last night. Officers say it happened to parked vehicles on North Thompson Drive near Commercial Avenue. All of the victims reported smash and grab style thefts. Police say the number and types of items stolen is not yet known. And now on to the coronavirus pandemic today, as Wisconsin surpasses more than 400,000 total cases. So far, the state has had close to 3,700 deaths. Over 64,000 cases remain active. The U.S. reporting more than 217,000 new coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours, shattering the previous record. Daily deaths are also climbing higher, with nearly 2,900 deaths nationwide yesterday alone. Adriana Diaz reports from Chicago.
If we don't act now, our hospital system will be overwhelmed.
California Governor Gavin Newsom announced plans to impose the strictest lockdown orders his state has seen since March, after hospitalizations there jumped nearly 200% in the last month.
We are announcing and introducing a regional stay-at-home order in the state of California, fundamentally predicated on the need to stop gathering with people outside of your household.
The order shutters salons and bars and limits restaurants to takeout and delivery only in regions of the state where ICUs reach 85% capacity. The governor expects most of the state to hit that threshold in the next few days. Help is on the way in the form of new vaccines, one of which was already approved in the UK. On the CBS News podcast, The Takeout, our Major Garrett asked Dr. Anthony Fauci why the UK approved Pfizer's vaccine first.
I love the Brits. They're great. They're good scientists. But they just took the data from the Pfizer company, and instead of scrutinizing it really, really carefully, They said, okay, let's approve it. That's it.
Fauci later apologized, saying he has confidence in the UK's scientists and regulators. But a vaccine can't come soon enough. On Chicago's South Side, the crush of new COVID patients has doctors and nurses at Roseland Community Hospital wondering how long they can hold on.
I'm actually afraid that we're going to get overrun.
Nurses like Alma Abad don't just treat COVID patients, she comforts them. In the ICU, she set up this iPad to connect 85-year-old Florence Bolton to her grandkids.
We love you.
We love you.
It's that kind of separation that makes losing a loved one to this virus especially cruel, says Patrick Brent. He lost his 72-year-old mother, Janice Brent, to COVID just 10 days ago.
I couldn't go to Chicago. I couldn't be with her. I couldn't hold her. I couldn't hug her. I couldn't even see her. And the last time I hugged her was, a year ago. And she's gone. She's gone.
And we have some developments on the Pfizer vaccine. According to the Wall Street Journal report, the company had to cut its production target for the end of the year in half because of issues with ingredient standards. The company says it made those revisions back in November and that the U.S. is still on track to receive its 20 million dose allotment by the end of the year. Adriana Diaz, CBS News, Chicago.
A new model paints a staggering picture today of the United States COVID deaths over the coming months. The Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation projects more than 500,000 COVID deaths by April. The data suggesting daily deaths will peak in the range of 3,000 in mid-January before gradually falling. The model also covering primarily the period before vaccines are expected to be widely available to the public. But even with a rapid vaccine rollout, it only predicts a reduction in the number of deaths by about 11,000. The model argues that if everyone wore masks, more than 66,000 American lives could be saved. 2 U.S. pharmacy chains are preparing to give out COVID vaccines as soon as there's a green light from the FDA. In October, the Trump administration announced agreements with CVS and Walgreens to vaccinate residents of long-term care facilities nationwide. The pharmacy chains already have a list of those organizations, according to the chief medical officer for CVS Health.
We've basically got 31,000 locations where we're going to have to be doing the vaccination, and that's about 2 million patients. So we know who it is, where they are, and how many patients there are.
CVS plans to send teams to each of the facilities 3 times in the coming months. The average team will consist of 2 vaccinators and 1 support staffer. Well, today we are learning that the U.S. government reports the U.S. economy added 245,000 jobs in November. That is roughly half as much as economists had expected. It is the 5th straight month that the pace of hiring has declined, and by far the slowest month of growing since the recovery started in the spring. The U.S. economy is still down 9.8 million jobs since February, before the pandemic crisis set in. The latest jobs report indicates the pandemic recovery is slowing down, with fewer Americans finding new jobs in the last month. President-elect Joe Biden is calling on Congress to pass an emergency spending bill as soon as possible. Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi have resumed negotiations.
We have to do it in a way that recognizes people need food on the table. They need to get their rent paid. They need money in their pockets. They need their unemployment insurance.
To wear masks during his first 100 days in office. Meanwhile, President Trump tweeting that he's looking forward to holding a big campaign rally in Georgia, where there are 2 Senate runoff races happening there. Well, the U.S. House is set to vote today on a bill that would end the federal ban on marijuana. It is the first time a chamber of Congress has voted on the issue. The bill would remove pot from the federal list of controlled substances, effectively decriminalizing the drug across the U.S. It would also clear some pot-related criminal records. If passed by both chambers of Congress, individual states would still have to legalize marijuana. The bill is likely to pass the House with a Democratic majority, but the Senate, controlled by Republicans, is not likely to take it up in the last 2 weeks of the current congressional session. There is more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, Howard's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Today, we're sharing a holiday dish with its own little secret. Join us as we reveal the all-American ingredient that this budget-friendly recipe is made with.
The Ashley Home Store Black Friday sale is extended through Tuesday only. It's your last chance to save up to 70% off doorbusters and special buys. Plus, Black Friday bonus discounts up to an extra 20% off our sale prices. And no interest financing store-wide through Tuesday at Ashley Home Store.
At iMart Express, we've enhanced our safety and cleaning standards so that you can shop safely and save. Get 2 pairs of glasses for under $40 and 2 pairs of progressives for under $80. Shop safely and save at iMart Express.
Right glasses.
Right price.
Right now.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
So this holiday season, if you have yellowing between your teeth or coffee stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes or an hour, and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution. Just snap, swab, and smile.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. Power Swabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean. And people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This holiday season, order Power Swabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. Get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
The Ashley Home Store Black Friday sale is extended through Tuesday only. It's your last chance to save up to 70% off mattresses, including hot buys and holiday doorbusters like these, and free quick ship delivery on the best brands. Through Tuesday at Ashley Home Store.
Today, we're sharing a holiday dish with its own little secret. So, what do we serve? Serve what I call main dish appetizers. Let me show you one of my favorite recipes that'll be perfect. It's stuffed mushrooms that have a secret ingredient. We start by dusting some catfish with seafood seasoning and baking it off. The reason I like using U.S. farm-raised catfish is that it's super mild, so it complements the other ingredients. Yet, it's firm enough to help them hold their shape. Plus, it's packed with protein, so it fills you up. Yes. That's the secret ingredient. While that bakes, we beat together cream cheese, mayo, scallions, some panko breadcrumbs, Worcestershire sauce, Swiss cheese, and a few spices. After the catfish has cooled, we flake it and fold it into our cheesy mixture. This is what turns regular stuffed mushrooms into a main dish appetizer. We spoon this into baby bella mushroom caps, top them with some panko breadcrumbs that we mix with a bit of paprika, and bake them off. The minute you set these out, everyone will be headed to the table. With these, you'll be known as the host or hostess with the mostest. To get the recipe for our secret ingredient stuffed mushrooms, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a secretly stuffed way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Still ahead this afternoon, another day of sunshine in store for us as the weekend rolls in. Meteorologist Chris Reese is in next, tracking just how long this quiet weather is sticking around. You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
For Furniture and Appliance Mart's Black Friday sale is extended through Tuesday. It's your last chance to save up to 50% off hot buy appliances and doorbusters. Plus, no interest financing for 18 months on the best brands. And quick ship delivery at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
When you protect the people in your life from COVID-19, you help protect everyone in our community. Learn how you can stop the spread at dhs.wisconsin.gov/COVID-19.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-936-5735. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. Find out how easy it is by calling now. For the secret the credit card companies don't want you to know, call Credit Associates now and see how much money you could save for free. Call 1-800-936-5735.
The Ashley Home Store Black Friday sale is extended through Tuesday only. It's your last chance to save up to 70% off doorbusters and special buys. Plus, Black Friday bonus discounts up to an extra 20% off our sale prices. And no interest financing store-wide through Tuesday at Ashley Home Store.
Saturday morning, we continue to track the growing number of COVID-19 cases across the state, plus how to make the most of your holiday shopping experience. And we'll have your weekend forecast start out your Saturday. Join us at 5 and 8.
At News 3 Now, the FCC allowed us to boost the power of our broadcast signal. If you watch us using an antenna, you may need to activate the scan function on your TV menu to rescan available channels so you can continue to enjoy News 3 Now and CBS programming. Please rescan your TVs today.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Here's a look at Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow is up 188 points, NASDAQ up 72 points, and S&P 500 up 25. Time now to check in with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee on this Friday. We made it to the end of the week, Pam.
Yep, and we're still needing sunglasses out there, which is a nice way to kind of roll through Friday and through the weekend, from what I understand. We'll find out more about that. So let's talk a little bit. He didn't wear sunglasses, but he's looking pretty cool right now online currently. Joe Brager, president of the Wisconsin Farm Bureau Federation. They've got their online convention happening today and tomorrow. That's the state's largest farm organization. They're not only handing out awards and going through breakout sessions, they're also going to be doing policy work, which I'll be interested to watch develop. That'll be taking place tomorrow. Also today, they are recognizing our Leopold Conservation Award winners. In fact, probably right around now, they are recognizing John and Melissa Aaron from Stevens Point as our Conservation Award winners. They're very passionate about how they're taking care of their 500 acres in the central portion of Wisconsin, not only looking at soil conservation, but water conservation as well. Dairy farmers got a little news as far as our fluid milk contracts were concerned. The Class 3 milk price, $23.34 a hundredweight in November. It's about $2 a gallon at the farm gate, up $1.73 from October, $2.86 a hundredweight more than November a year ago. But again, I always want to point out to you, that number is just a number. It is not what our dairy farmers are actually being paid. Wisconsin dairy farmers are really being discounted big time and docked in what we call producer price differential, because so much of our milk goes to cheese. Cheese has been the hot commodity, but other dairy commodities have not been so robust. So it's basically us helping to make up the difference for them, and it's costing our dairy farmers anywhere from $4 to $7 a hundredweight off that price that I just gave you. So please kind of bear that in mind. Our average milk price so far this year is coming in at about $18.39 a hundredweight. Today in Chicago, barrel cheese dropped 2 cents at $1.40. 40-pound block cheese was unchanged at $1.58.5. Double A butter, that gained 1/4 cent at $1.48 per pound. So there you go, Josh. There's your incentive to get bacon this holiday weekend and help us out with that butter inventory.
Yeah, there you go. Looking forward to all the sunshine coming this weekend, Pam. Certainly helps during all of this cold weather. You have a good one. We'll see you on Monday. And for the forecast, let's head to Chris Reese right now, who's working from home. And Chris, I tell you what, all you guys in the First Warn Weather Center have had it pretty easy this week with all the sunshine, but we'll take it while we can.
Blessings with just how easy it has been to forecast day after day with the extended sunshine. We're seeing more of that right now and warmer temperatures into this afternoon as well. We're already at 42, and that's with winds that have already made it out of the northwest at 8. I expect us to warm up a couple more degrees into the mid-40s for those highs today. Weather track generally quiet across much of the country. It's out east that you start to run into more rain and the snow. That's with an area of low pressure that's starting to work its way up the eastern seaboard. That'll likely be a big snowstorm for parts of the interior northeast. High pressure again is what is generally in control for our part of the world. There is a cold front sneaking in from the north, though. Our winds are already out of the north. This is just going to reinforce that as we move into the overnight hours. We've seen a couple of clouds, a couple of flurries throughout the Northwoods, and other than maybe a couple of passing clouds for us later on this evening, I expect things to generally remain dry for us. Again, 40s for most of us. Mineral Point coming in at 43 right now. Boscobel already at 44. We do have the upper 30s as you work your way just towards the north, Josh. We take you through the rest of the evening. We'll see those highs top out into the mid-40s. We're cooling down, however, into the low 20s overnight tonight. 22, your overnight low. Tomorrow, we'll see more sunshine, but a little bit more cloud cover gets into the mix. Highs will be into the upper 30s with a northerly wind. We do that all over again into Sunday, but Sunday we do run the possibility of seeing a couple of flurries into the evening time frame. But I want to show you this. I've said for the past couple of days that our dry stretch may begin to shake up as we get you towards the middle of the month. Well, let's expand this 10 days. At this point, we're going to be at December 14th. We see a shot of cooler air into the weekend and early next week. Here are those mild temperatures we're expecting next week. But by the end of next week into next weekend, we see this colder air and we see a storm system right in here trying to develop over parts of the upper Midwest. Well, it's got colder air to tap into. That's the rain and snow chance that we do see in the extended forecast overall by the time we get you towards next weekend. Some of the models keep that all snow. Some of the models keep that all rain. The reality is we are just too far out to fine-tune the details. But it does appear that by the middle of the month, we may have a little bit of a couple of active days that could shake up the sunshine that we've had. But until then, it's sunshine through the weekend and for most of next week.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. We'll enjoy the sunshine while we can. Well, coming up next on News 3 Now at noon, how a social media app is helping give back to those experiencing homelessness in California. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Give your bathroom a complete makeover with one stop at Menards. Start with over 400 tubs, showers, and surrounds from Lions. This elite tub and shower combo features a built-in lumbar support with armrests for a soothing bath. Only $399.98. Finish your bathroom project with this Denali toilet from Mansfield with everything you need for installation in one box. Just $219.99. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
Are you happy with your Medicare plan? Want to get more for your money? Take a look at Quartz Medicare Advantage plans in partnership with UW Health. Quartz Medicare Advantage plans start at $0 a month, including coverage for medical, hospital, and prescriptions. With $5 primary care visits, $0 preventive care, and $0 telehealth visits. It's no wonder that 98% of our Medicare Advantage members stay with Quartz. Learn more by requesting your free planning guide from Quartz today. Quartz also offers more value, including dental, vision, and hearing benefits. And Quartz gives you extras, like dollars for over-the-counter products and fitness benefits, from a plan that works closely with your doctor to take great care of you. This year, switch to Quartz Medicare Advantage. Call or go online to request your free planning guide from Quartz today.
Spread holiday cheer and save more than ever at the Century House. Right now, give $50 or more to charity and get $400 off stressless Mayfair recliners in all Paloma leather colors and $300 off most other stressless recliners. Plus, save hundreds more with $200 off every sofa seat you buy. 'Tis the season to give a little and save big on stressless furniture. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. The Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy providers are working together to help keep your heat and power on. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here.
Two California gas station managers are changing the way Americans view one of the most forgotten communities. Cousins from Fresno have become social media stars for their TikTok videos introducing local homeless people to the world. As CBS's Vlad Dutier shows us, it's all for a good cause.
You know how many people heard your story, Mike? 2.5 million people.
No way.
Yes.
Akram Mohsen and Mason Alaquari post TikToks featuring homeless customers at the Tower Gas and Mini Mart in Fresno.
Chris, I got $40 to spend in the store.
You got $40?
You got $40 to spend inside the store. Yup. Grab whatever you want.
The videos have more than 39 million views. Now the Cousins and gas station managers are social media sensations for their kind acts towards those who are normally overlooked.
I'm gonna be full, I'm gonna get all my nutrients.
How did this all begin? When did you decide to start filming them and showing their stories on TikTok?
It's just all fun and games at first, and eventually the followers want to get to know everybody else a little better.
The clips show their talents.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
And tribulations. But more importantly, their humanity.
People come in here and say how much they appreciate us, but we just kind of say we're doing our best and we're just trying to get back to the community.
People all over the world send packages and hundreds of dollars. So Mohsen and Alaquari's homeless neighbors can buy food and other necessities in the store.
Hold on, I got something for you.
The viewers have even developed fan favorites. One of them is Phil, a man who's been down on his luck for 8 years. Viewers send him clothes, blankets, and even special notes.
Phil's a genuine guy. Phil just wants to help. Every time he's here, he's just asking like, oh, can I help you guys out with something? Take out some trash. He just wants to talk and hang out.
This came in for you.
And their help is appreciated by their fans on TikTok and in the store.
God bless all of the people out there that even took time to even think about me.
Mason told me one day he was struggling with his college physics assignment, and Chris, who is homeless, helped him break down some of the complex mathematical concepts, and it made him think about these people's lives before they became homeless. The Cousins hope their videos will make others contemplate our shared humanity instead of shunning those in need. You can see more of their stories on Instagram at Tower Gas Videos. Vladimir Dutier, CBS News, New York.
Let's get a final check of the forecast with Chris.
We'll see more sunshine out there today, Josh. Look for those highs up into the mid-40s today, and then by the time we get into the weekend, we're going to see those highs into the upper 30s. Still staying generally mild and dry throughout next week. I'll watch a storm system arriving by next weekend.
All right, Chris, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Have a good one.